We have a few pieces of your art. Look, I gotta brag on you for a minute. That's so cool.
I did that when I was 16.
When you were 16?
Yeah, say, I actually started out painting first, and when I started to think about Rocky, I couldn't quite figure out who was this guy, so I started painting a picture before I started writing. It was kind of a backwards way of doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
When I write, I have imagery. I have imagery going on as well, I feel like.
Do you paint at all?
No, actually, okay, so okay, this is sad. I love painting. I'm not great at it, but I love doing it. But somebody really messed with me because we were painting a lot, and then one of my friends was like, oh, all your things are always floating.
Well.
And I was like, what does that mean? And it freaked me out. I was like, am I not grounded? I was like, what's happening? And it freaked me out. And I swear to God, I never painted again.
You are ethereal. You're cloud-like. You're like an angel.
Yeah.
That's why you're floating.
It messed with me.
It's very simple.
It messed with me a little bit, though. I was like, oh my God, you're right. Nothing is on the ground. I was like, what does this mean?
Hey, you're not missing anything, okay?
Exactly.
If we all could fly, we would.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you fly? Okay, but I do have to say, wait, you're 16 and you're coming out with that, stuff like this. Like, is anybody concerned? You know what I'm saying? It's a little dark.
Well, this is interesting because I was 12 years old. I didn't have any role model, and I went to see a movie called Hercules, and it's an incredible man. And then I realized that so I painted the picture. Then as I got older, I go, oh, no, all movie heroes kind of like get it in the end. I said, why did I put a bullet hole in it? So it's not really. It's a new thought.
Okay.
Yeah, but everybody looks at it and goes, why'd you? I said, no. He's, what is the word I'm saying? He's maturing. He's going on.
I love that you can see the two different, I didn't see the bullet hole at all, and I was like...
It's not a bullet hole.
Okay, but you said bullet hole, sir.
I know, because people
and I was like, what? No, I didn't think that at all. I don't know what.
It's
I didn't think
a bright red thought.
Yeah, I love that. But that's the cool thing about art. Everybody gets something different. So it's more about who you are, what you get from it, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right, this one you did of Rocky. So this is
what
what
I
you were
was telling you
creating?
about.
Yep.
I had no idea who Rocky was and what is he going to look like. So I did this with a screwdriver. In other words, you take the image, and then I carved it in like an old cave painting, and it took on a very industrial, primitive kind of look. I always thought Rocky, he had these very sad red eyes, and he looked much older. He's supposed to be 25 there, but he's been beaten up.
That's a hard 25.
It's a hard 25.
There's a lot of going on there. I don't know, but I even love like the city behind it. I don't know. It's such a talent.
Well, that was where I was born. I was born in a place called Hell's Kitchen down the street. So I kind of used that and whatever.
I know. I just think it's really cool, and not I'm an artist, but I'm trapped in certain forms, right? Unless I'm floating. But wait, not unlike Rocky, do you think Dwight does kind of have the underdog theme a bit?
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. That's the hardest thing is like, okay, he's successful, he's this, he's that. How do you make him sympathetic? Well, you throw him in Tulsa. Yeah. He doesn't know any of the culture. He has no friends, no love, no money, zero. So you're starting your life out at 75 all over again. Can you imagine a worse horror? I mean, nobody. You have no family, nothing.
Yeah.
So right away, they grow with him. They see him, how am I going to live? Okay, I have to go into this weed shop and intimidate a few people, but I'm not really going to intimidate. I'm going to put you in business. I'm going to really make you rich because you're a yokel. Yeah. I'm going to show you how the big guys make money. And that's how it works. So he starts to embrace everybody. Yeah. Goes into a bar, buys people drinks. Come on over, tell me about yourself.
Oh,
you see how it works?
Yeah. Oh, man, it's the devil you know. All right, well, before we go, Tina Fey was here and had this to say about her first week at SNL. We wanted to show you.
Sylvester Stallone was my first show.
Okay.
And I don't remember what I pitched, but I do remember I was like, this is the fanciest person I've ever seen. Like, I just come from, living in Chicago, and I was like, this man has, the most beautiful watch. Like, he was like a superior human. I was like, this guy has more teeth than me. Just like a star, like a movie star.
Isn't it funny how people perceive you? Like when do you have any favorite moments from that night?
Oh, God, yeah. I was, you go on SNL and you're like a newbie, you don't know, they know everything. you know nothing. So they've been working together like a fine-tuned machine.
They're so quick.
So I'm playing Rocky, and I'm supposed to be like playing this character. Hello, how are you? I'm Rocky. And then you have this Jim Brewer come up. Sit down, you moron! You dumb idiot! You ain't got nothing anymore. Your legs are gone. And I go, relax, would you? And then he throws a cup of water in my face. He goes, shut up! And I'm wearing a brand new, like, $5,000 suit. Gone. All right? And then Tracy Morgan comes and goes, hey, fool! I'll knock you out. And so he's Mr. T. So I'm going, can this get any friggin' worse? Then he's in the audience and he's playing Adrian.
Yeah.
I love you, I love you. Come on. And I love you too. And the confetti falls, the flag drops, and I go, there goes my career down the drain.
No, people love that. There is nothing better, especially when you have a serious actor that we all love that is, you know, in a more of a dramatic way, and then you see them being lighthearted or funny or playful. True. That is the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It makes us like y'all more. Yeah.
I agree. You know, a lot of times you walk around, you know, you tend to have to put on the attitude like I'm an actor and I'm going to stare at everybody and make you feel really miserable. I go, no, but when you lighten up, like I just ran in the hall with a friend of mine. I haven't seen him for a while, Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
And we haven't talked in 5 years. It's like, hey, how are you? How are you? You know, we just pick it up.
Yeah, I love that.
And he's, you know, he's so self-effacing and loose.
Yeah.
You know, like he is.
Yeah.
And that's
people that are comfortable in their
very
skin.
Rare. Yes.
Yeah, that's
very rare.
Yeah, and beautiful when it happens though, because it's
It
just
does.
effortless.
I mean, literally.
Yeah.
5 years disappeared.
Yeah, it's like old friends, like that you grew up with as well. What do you do in real life to like chill out?
To get buff?
Yeah, to be so cool.
To be jacked?
Yeah, to just get jacked and be cool.
Yeah, you know, generally get ripped.
Tim's a big
You're
golfer,
tall.
huge golfer.
Did you play basketball at any point? I know that's the most annoying thing. My nephew's 6'7", and everyone's like, "You play basketball?" And he's like, "No, I don't." Like,
No, I'm terrible at it.
Oh, you
That's
are?
not true. That's not true.
It is.
I'm okay. Like I
Then
grew
what
up
am I?
I grew
Where's
on
the bar?
scale. I grew up in a really small town, and I was very tall from a young age. So I was basically told when I was 6 years old, like, hey, guess what you're gonna do until you graduate high school, which is play
Forced
basketball.
fun. Okay.
I met a lot of really good friends. I never loved it and gave it up pretty quickly. And so now, and this is incredibly boring, but I love it so much. I play golf. I bring my golf clubs everywhere I
not
go.
boring.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I've never asked you, but bringing height, how does height factor into golf? Is it a handicap, or is it, no pun intended, or is it an attribute? Does it not
Honestly,
factor?
I'm so glad you asked. You have to get fitted for clubs. They have to be a little bit longer. I think it's called hard stepping. You got to take the shaft from the 7-iron, put it in the 8-iron.
Oh, wow.
Look, this is all incredibly interesting to all of you. I know, this is why I don't talk about it very much, because I nerd out, but I love it and I do it all the time.
I tried.
Yeah?
Yeah, I tried. Like people on tour, like I think a lot of artists do it on tour, though,
Yeah.
because there's, you know, you're in a city and it's like you
Yeah.
can only go to so many Dave and Buster's, you know what I'm saying? And so we were trying to do something different, and people tried to get me into golf, and I got the clubs. I was very excited about all the gear. I was very into that.
The gear is
And
incredible.
then you get there though, and it's like, and I was Happy Gilmore. I could do it really far, but the putting game. There's not enough tequila in the cart
To get you on a straight
to
line.
get me in that hole. Like
Yeah.
my putt game is horrible, and that's what golf is, isn't it? Mostly about putting.
It's like, it's a weird thing. It's like those are two, like swinging a club and putting are like two completely different sports that you're asked to be doing at the same time. I'm so
Exactly.
glad you asked me on this golf
Yes.
show. You have all of my
I know.
knowledge about this.
This episode just went in a different direction,
Yeah.
but like we're cool with it. I'm down with it. Do you play golf?
I've played once-ish, and
okay.
I do like it, but it's a commitment, and I have my hobbies, and so I'm like, I'm gonna give in at some point, but I think that's what seems like the joy of it is how many hours it takes to be good.
Okay.
And so I'm like waiting.
But
Yeah.
you've got surfing too.
I know.
Oh, you
have
surf?
that
Surfing is my
already.
golf.
I tried
Surfing
this
is my golf.
too.
It's a
You
similar
lost me at
thing.
wetsuit.
Yeah.
It's like
talent.
Spanx from hell.
Yeah. It's
And I'm always like, I'm just looking super hot. It's just really
listen,
cool.
they're flattering when you get them on.
Not
They can
really
be.
when you're 5'3".
That's not true.
I don't think so.
I
Adam.
could get you hooked up.
Okay. No, and then I get out there and I'm like, why am I here? Sharks are. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never seen one.
Not in the water, no.
Not in the
I know
water?
they're there because now that drones have become
I've
so
like
prevalent.
snorkeling and seen sharks in the water.
I've seen little leopard sharks that are like this, but I've never seen, even though they're there, there's like baby great white. I mean, Southern California has a great white breeding ground.
I know,
or
in between the
nursery.
Channel Islands and Santa Barbara, I know where
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. And now that drones are going up, there's footage all the time of them just right at the Santa Monica Pier and everywhere. But
Yeah.
it's like flying. It seems wrong, but I comfort myself with the statistics.
Yeah.
You know, I go like, it's very unlikely.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Also tried flying. I tried being a pilot, and I quickly was like, you know what? Nah.
Why? Because too scary or not that
I think I'm
not
gonna
that
come back to
comfortable?
where you mentioned earlier. I'm not that into commitment.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you've
It
already
takes-
mentioned 3 things you
All
like
these
tried that,
things,
didn't like
I
it.
was like,
my thing.
you know what? I sat at the piano. I didn't play Beethoven, and I was like, done.
It's always that critic. There's always that someone who they don't get it, no matter how
Yeah.
you look at it.
Yeah, and I think that's what's cool about art. It's all allowed. Like if you don't like everything, we don't like everything, that's fine. But I do think there's a way in which to do it. And like sometimes I don't think people get like in interviews, people can be hardcore, or they're looking for that sound bite or that clickbait thing, you know?
Well-
It's like they don't really care about what you're doing.
When you know you're in trouble is when you go to an interview and someone says to me before you get started, how do you like that Bruce Springsteen album? Now, isn't that great? Now, meanwhile, they're supposed to be there.
Talking about your album, yeah.
And they say, oh my God, that Michael Jackson album is amazing.
Yeah.
And you go, oh yeah, so how do you like Michael? The answer is, I love Michael.
Yeah.
Of course, because
Yeah.
if you say I don't like Michael, then you get a bad review.
Yeah.
I met Lionel Richie. Can you believe he doesn't like Michael Jackson?
I know, that's what I'm saying. They take it out of context a lot of times too. But how do you like that new Cardi B album? I'm just kidding.
Ah, know where you're going.
Sorry. Sorry.
No.
I was like, oh
No,
man,
no.
you just teed me up. Come
No,
on.
no,
I
but
was like,
but by the way, let me tell you something. Part of this whole business, you better have a sense of
humor. Oh my God.
Part
You
of
will
that,
drown
no,
without it.
No.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the book. My dad used to always tell me, you lose your sense of humor, it's over.
That's not even just this industry. That's life.
That's life.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of this book is not about what I did in terms of my achievements. It's more so getting over the fear. In fact, I'll even tell you, what I discovered in this book was Lionel Richie. I discovered myself.
Yeah.
Because I've spent most of my career going, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Really?
Yeah, because I can't read, write, or write music.
In my brain, you wake up and you go, welcome.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
well,
like,
so
you're
let
so
me
awesome.
so let me tell you what happens. Every morning since then, I wake up every morning, I walk into the bathroom, I look in the mirror and I go, Lionel Richie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But
you need to have that. I think.
But part of being an artist is we're egotistical maniacs with inferiority complexes. In other words,
So fun.
You know what I'm saying? No, because we're really, really sure this is what we want to do.
Yeah.
We think.
Oh, yeah.
I am
Yeah.
sitting there with Hello and Truly. Wrote them both at the same time.
The bragger.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? Is the corniest thing I could have ever thought about in life.
Oh.
True story. I threw it off the album and put Truly on. Truly was the first Grammy. The next album, someone said to me, there's a song you threw off the last album called Hello.
Yeah.
You might want to look at it again, just to show you.
Glad you have that person in your life.
You understand me?
Yeah.
And but it's so amazing. You can make decisions. This entire career of mine could be based on all the songs they told me would ruin my career.
Yeah.
That's my catalog.
You know what though? I feel like a lot of artists, like it never happens how you think either. You're like, this is gonna be horrible, and then it blows up, and then things you think you're like, this is a masterpiece.
I know.
Nobody heard it.
All Night Long
You
was a
didn't know.
calypso song. Calypso in the era of funk. 3 Times a Lady was a waltz
I love a waltz.
in the middle of coming out of disco into funk. So everyone, sail on. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Sail on down the line, right?
Yeah.
They're looking at me going, brother, you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
You understand me?
But you know what? You stand out, I think, in that scenario.
But I had 2 choices. get naked on the album cover, or put out something different.
Marketing. It was like.
Honestly, my philosophy is once you take your clothes off on the album cover, there's no place else to go.
Oh my God.
And so you got to be clever with the music.
Yeah.
My problem was I was just trying to survive being on a college campus. I was born and raised on a university campus, Tuskegee University.
Yeah.
And the problem with that was it's all academic.
Yeah.
So anybody walking around or being in class going, Mr. Richie, would you like to join the rest of the class?
Would you? Hello.
Hello, right?
Hello.
Hello, right?
Sorry. Is that where you got it? You were like,
no,
I
I
got
didn't
this.
get it from there. But truthfully, I was daydreaming. I'm this kid
Oh, yeah.
who, there's nothing about academics that has daydreaming written on it.
Yeah.
But what I didn't realize was those daydreams, that place that I was going, was the place where all the songs were located.
Yeah.
So as time
It's the
went
zone.
on, I didn't know if it was going to work in Tuskegee at the university.
Yeah.
But I came to California, and there's Marvin Gaye and Smokey Robinson, and what were they doing?
Yeah. You were like,
And I said, I'm in the right
I have
place.
found my place. Yeah.
I found my
What a
place.
beautiful thing, because that is hard when you stand out in a weird way when you're younger, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, there's others like me. I just didn't see them.
And it's such
Yeah.
it's such a wonderful place because then you start asking very serious questions like, excuse me, Mr. Gay, what music conservatory did you graduate from? He said, what the hell is that?
What? He said, come
yeah.
again?
Yeah, and you know, you go in a room and they hum their parts.
Yeah.
They don't write them down. And then you realize, oh, so you can't.
Yeah.
So it's coming.
It's just in
I
you.
mean, it's happening right now.
Yeah.
Done.
Whatever moves you. Yeah.
Done.
It's different.
I was hooked forever.
Reality bites.
Steamy.
Love.
Steamy.
What
Young
comes to
love.
mind from that one?
Well, gratitude to Winona Ryder, who got me that part. She is, and you know, you'll meet a lot of actors that will say this. She really has a gift for championing other talent.
Oh.
And you know, I mean, she got Angelina Jolie that part in the movie.
Yeah.
What was the name of it? Come on. Girl Interrupted. Thank you.
Oh my God, that was good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's so many actors and musicians that tell stories about how Winona helped them out, and she got me this part, and this part changed my life.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that. You know what? People always spread news about people.
Yeah.
Thank you for like spreading something cool.
Yeah, good.
Like people always
It's
like,
easy.
you know?
It's easy to
I
do.
know, but like people don't do that often. That's cool. That's an awesome thing to know. All right, next is Training Day. Here we go. I love this film so much. This is so good. Wait, this is first Oscar nomination for acting. So what about this scene?
Well, what about this scene? I mean, there I am. I'm with one of the greatest actors in the history of cinema. You know, I mean, that's.
Do you get nervous in that environment or challenge, or is it fuel for your fire?
I defy. If somebody says they're not nervous the first time they go to set with Denzel, they're an idiot.
Yeah.
Because you know, it's like playing with a world-class musician. I mean,
You want to bring your A game. You want to like impress
yeah,
them.
and you also want to pay them the proper respect, but also you realize if you're just constantly deferring and respect, you're of no use to them. They need somebody to play with as well, you know. And I just learned so much on that one. I hadn't seen what he's accomplished. 30 years at the top of a field, doing such great work after work. You can't unsee that. It was like being, for those of you who play, it's like being in practice with a great athlete. You see how they tie their shoes. You see how they prepare. You see how they think about having lunch. You think about, you know, all the different things that go into the pursuit of excellence.
equation of, yeah.
Yeah, and he has that.
Yeah. Well, can I also ask about this scene with Snoop? This is, I just love, like, how high was he there? Come on. Because I've worked with Snoop and I'm like, I don't know how, he is so productive. We will be on live national TV and I'm like, I don't know how you're standing. This is incredible. They should study him when he does. Like, yeah, I'm just saying, was it so fun? He's such a good dude. He's so fun.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
I was lucky because everybody was so excited to work with Denzel. You
Yeah.
know, that what I remember is he and I both just looking at each other like, isn't Denzel amazing?
Yeah.
You know, and he's
Oh,
like,
he's
tell
such a
him to get
champion
a
of
picture.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Next is Boyhood.
Yeah.
What about this one? What do you remember of this?
So we shot this movie for 12 years, right?
What?
Yeah, 12 years. And
Oh, right. Yes,
yeah,
right.
it's the story. It's the story of a child growing up, you know. And so it starts when he's 6 and it ends when he graduates high school. And so we did a short film down in sometimes Austin, sometimes Houston, and getting to work with Eller Coltrane right there, just watching him grow up, and it felt like, well, Linklater's one of my closest friends in the world, and this was such a harebrained project. I mean, can you imagine, we're raising the money to make the movie, and the movie's not gonna come out for 13 years.
Yeah.
All the executives are gonna be fired by the time the movie's
There's the mergers that will happen.
I mean, exactly, none of these people. And you can't even sign a contract for 12 years. You know, the 7 years is the limit on a contract. And we had so much fun, and by the time it was over, it was just, it felt like it was part of our life. If you make something for 12 years, it becomes a part of you. So
Yeah.
that movie means a lot to me.
You mentioned that you moved to the East Coast since writing the book. So how's it going? Because I did too. I moved
Yeah.
in the past few years. I love it.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
It's been the best change I could have made. You know, my
great.
kids are happy.
Yeah.
I'm really happy there. I have hobbies now, which
Yeah.
I never had time for in LA.
Wait, what are some of your favorite hobbies? I love crocheting. What's some of your...
Oh, I am learning to knit.
I've never done that.
Yeah, my mom crochets, so I'm learning
Yeah.
to knit. And I'm playing golf.
Okay.
And I have a cello that I try to play because I think that one day I could be Yo-Yo Ma, but I cannot.
Did we just become best friends? I bought a cello in Montana because it's in Montana because I was like, it's my favorite instrument.
Yes,
it's
so
my favorite one to
beautiful.
sing with. I do not know how to play a cello. I don't know what I'm doing, but I have this dream of being able to sit there and play and just, it feels so
Snowy
good.
day, you
Yes.
playing the cello in front of the fire. There's something there.
I've done it, but not in front of anyone.
No, me neither. Me neither.
I would, but I'd have to be inebriated.
I understand
I'd have to
that.
have some kind of liquid courage going on to be like, watch this. Like, it's not good. You say something that I love. You used to say that you were good at athletic talk, which I love because I just got recently into watching NFL hardcore. I'm insane. And it is funny what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell everybody
So
what you...
I call it athlete talk. And one of the things about athlete talk is, you know how after every game somebody gets interviewed, and I always like to use like the basketball game. The guy will say, like, no matter what question they're asked, it's, oh my God, I'm so proud to be playing the game of basketball. And I love playing the game of basketball.
Yeah.
They bring it all back to something that's sort of very, you know,
All-encompassing.
all-encompassing, vague, nice.
Oh, like there's no
bland.
I in team. It's all of us. It's
Right,
it's
yeah.
just the, yeah.
It's the things you say to the press. And what I realized is I could do that, but I don't like it. So now when I do interview, I'm just me. Like there's no athlete talk here because I can't figure out, you know, I used to be like, I'm just proud to be doing a show on this network.
Yeah.
And
Which you are proud.
which I am proud. Wait, I am proud. I am proud.
No,
Really proud.
No, I get what you're saying because we do find ourselves, and you do so many interviews that you
Yeah.
find yourself going, am I a robot? Have I just said
Yeah.
the same thing? And you're trying to like find something different to say or
Yes.
talk about it, make it fresh. But it is funny. You watch those, and every dude has
Every
the
dude says
same
the same
answer.
thing.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, one of your daughter, 23 now.
Yeah.
And was she into fashion?
Yeah, my
Is that the
daughter
one?
Harper,
Yeah.
who was born like 2 years before Grey's and like grew up on the set.
Yeah.
She's 23 now, and she just
Wow.
graduated from Parsons School of Design.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What a proud moment for
I
both
am
of you.
so proud. It was such a big
Yeah.
deal.
I love that I think you mentioned you were like, I'm not into fashion, but she was into fashion. They tell you what to wear?
Yeah.
My son, I have come out, like going out to dinner with my friends, and he was like, are you gonna wear that?
Yes.
He was 7
Oh, wow.
at the time, and I was like, what? I was like, you can't say that.
But when my daughter was young, she used to say things like, do you think you look good in that?
Oh,
like in
that's
that
Remy.
tone.
That's
In that
Remy.
tone.
Because
Yeah.
he's real curious. That's the conclusion you came to.
Yeah.
With what's happening. Like
have
it's
to, like,
not
really.
even meant to be mean. He's honestly just like, I need to know.
I don't know
Yeah.
if my daughter was not meaning to be mean or not. She was just trying to make sure that I knew that wasn't okay to wear.
Okay, Remy, that's nice. That's fun shade. But like, yeah, no, my son is really concerned about my choices. But I heard another daughter introduce you to something that you love to do, that y'all started out together?
Yes, my youngest daughter came to me when she was 9 and announced that she wanted to learn to play golf. And I had never played
random
golf.
for a 9-year-old.
It was. She's very interesting in
Yeah.
every way. I'd never been a person who even thought about hitting a ball with a stick for any reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like I run the other way. And she wanted to learn, so I thought, as a mom, like, okay, I'm gonna learn with her so we have something to do together.
Yeah.
And a year later, she won this big giant trophy and announced to me that she was done playing golf. Because she was hitting balls with sticks while pollen was flying around. That was her thing.
Yeah.
And by then I was totally hooked. Like I absolutely loved it. And I have this group of friends.
Left
and
you
everything.
hanging. Yeah, she doesn't do it with you anymore.
She refuses to go out with me.
Yeah.
But now my middle daughter's trying to go out with me some more. She likes it too.